We're out here Mearns quail hunting, which is ridiculously fun and frustrating. I just shot my first quail, first Mearns quail, first quail of any kind actually. And anyway, we're thinking about, or I was thinking about how do you know where to go? Because if I came down here, I would have no idea where to find the quail or where to go hunting. And so our local quail expert here is gonna share with us how you would find a place to go hunting if you're coming from out of state, or even if you're from Arizona, I guess.
Yeah, if you're looking at Mearns quail specifically, southern Arizona is probably your target area. So you can kind of narrow it down just by region and by southern Arizona. But they also have Arizona Game and Fish has a where to hunt on their website, and it basically breaks down all the species, and it'll have the quail species. It'll give general locations of areas that are good. It's not going to pinpoint, but it'll tell you kind of what areas to start looking at. And so from there, I think you start looking at you need a good oak canopy cover. It seems to be pretty key. You can find them in other places, but the prime populations are in the oak grassland type of stuff. And what that means is if you come into an area and you're looking for 25 to 40% canopy cover of oak, and tall grass is another key. You can kind of lightly grazed or not grazed, and a lot of the ranchers in Arizona do a really good job at rotating their grazing. So there might be one pasture over that's hit pretty good, but move one over and you can get into the tall grass. And the other thing you look for is diggings or scratchings when you get on those north-facing slopes. And you'll see a lot of quail scratchings where it looks like, I don't know, about the size of baseball.
We saw a ton today, all over here.
A pointing dog or even a flushing dog is pretty key to these. Mm-hmm. You can be successful, but not as often. Pointing dogs or a flushing dog are pretty key to chasing Mearns quail. And like all species, you need to kind of keep in touch with Game and Fish and try and figure out, what their populations are doing.
Right, because you say it can be drastically different from year to year depending on the rains, right?
Right, and they're very dependent on summer rain. So if you're planning a trip to Arizona, pay attention to the monsoon rains in Arizona, especially the southern part of the state. But a lot of people overlook places. There's some key places around like Sonoyta, right? It's kind of the hub for Mearns quail. But they're in all the Sky Islands throughout Arizona, southern Arizona.
Okay.
So you can get away from people. And they're, how long have we been hunting? For 2 days?
Yeah.
For Mearns quail? And we haven't ran into one hunter.
No. We heard a few distant shots.
Right. Yeah.
But we haven't actually seen another hunter.
Yeah. So
that's pretty awesome.
I think it is key to pay attention to the weather, and then that where to website on Arizona Game and Fish .com, I believe now.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, and we'll put the link in the description. But yeah, this is awesome out here quail hunting. I'm having a freaking blast. Mearns quail hunting, highly recommended if you have a hunting dog or a friend who has a hunting dog.
It's a little easier that way, huh?
Pretty key. But yeah, southern Arizona is fun. So anyway, Mearns quail, southern Arizona, it's super fun. We'll put the link to the website that Wade referenced in the description, and you can check out all the places to go.